Hey everyone, welcome to Virtual History 360. What if I told you that there is a large recreation of a Spanish mission in Tallahassee? Hi everyone, welcome to Virtual History 360. I'm Mr. Wade and today I am in Tallahassee, Florida. More specifically, I'm at the Mission San Luis. Now, this is the original ground and a lot has been recreated. But this is where the Spaniards and the Apalachee Native Americans coincided mostly peacefully. There were some ups and downs, of course, but this was a community. The Spaniards and the Apalachee lived here. This was not just an outpost of the friars. Now, the reason the friars got here is because there was an epidemic and the Apalachee actually requested them to come in to help. But the Spaniards actually then moved in about 40 families. But even though the cultures were intermingling and they were building buildings, I know it's probably hard to see on the camera here, for the governors and the deputy governors and all that, you know what? The Apalachee kept a lot of their same. The ball game was played in this courtyard right over here. But what I want to point out, and the angle I want to take, is the building behind us. What do you say we look back here? This was the council house, okay? It is huge. I forget the dimensions offhand, but it is monstrous. It could hold up to 2,000 people inside there. And this council house, which would house celebrations and parties, and people would meet there just in general, was, as a council house, was like the city hall. This is where the chief would meet and work every day, planning when crops would be planted. Let me be specific, and just the day-to-day operations of the town. Now I'm going to step over here. If you look just over here, you see that little opening? That was the only entrance, the only way in or out of this giant council house. And notice how small it is. That's maybe a 4-foot opening. It was done that way on purpose. One, weapons were not allowed in there, so you would have to bend over and then you couldn't really conceal your giant weapons. And two, the chief's seat is directly in line with that opening. So you automatically had to bow as you walked in reverence and respect to the chief. Now, what do you say we go in, take a look, and just see what it looks like? Let me tell you, it's going to be incredible. So let's go check it out. All right, so here we are inside. Now, the council house looked big on the outside, but look at the inside. If you see the benches behind me here, this would be reserved for the lower end of government or maybe guests visiting from out of town. And if you come around, follow me this way. Here you see a spot for everyone else, but in the far distance over here you can see me pointing this way, where the chief would sit. And in the middle, you would have the fire. 13 feet tall. Look up. All that heat would be pulled out of the building. Now, what would happen in this building? This would be the day-to-day affairs. This was like the city hall of the Apalachee village here. Now, this is pretty cool. Not too far from a lot of people. So if you find stuff like this, go visit it. And if you're interested, keep looking. All right? Now, if you have questions, leave them in the comments. And if you like videos like this, go ahead and hit subscribe. For Virtual History 360, I'm Mr. Wade. Thank you.